All right, let's get into the game predictions this time. It's time on a Monday, and I feel okay doing this because I got me a principal. But hey, the Alabama Crimson Tide coming to Athens this weekend for a nighttime football game in Sanford Stadium. Boys, what is the key to the matchup?
The number one key to this matchup, can Alabama match its offensive efficiency on the road? You know, we talk about how Ole Miss and the Lane Kiffin offense doesn't necessarily travel well. We've got a sample size of about 1.25 seasons of Kalen DeBoer at Alabama. Every single Kalen DeBoer loss with the Alabama Crimson Tide has come away from Tuscaloosa. 4 on the road, the 5th one against Michigan, obviously, in a bowl game, not in Tuscaloosa. His offense averages 44 points per game at home in his 1.5 or 1.25 seasons of Alabama. What would you like to guess they are scoring away from Tuscaloosa?
23.4 points per game.
That's actually almost spot on. 24.1 points per game on the road or away from Tuscaloosa. Can this offense survive in a Sanford Stadium environment with a crowd that hates this team, wants to beat them more than anything, and hasn't seen them in 10 years? That's going to be the biggest key to this matchup.
Had some false starts down there at Florida State. There's no doubt about it.
I put a few keys on here. Number one, don't let Ryan Williams make the play. And I'm not just saying this because he made the play against Georgia last year, but he does this. Like, this is kind of his thing of, like, he just makes the play in the game, and it either gets the offense rolling or it kind of puts Bama in the position to go out and outright win this game. And number two, I have pass rush has to get home, and Simpson has to get put on the ground. As Chat has been mentioning, our Alabama fans that are in here tonight, he's not Jalen Miller, obviously, but he is athletic enough to where
slippery.
Slippery. That's a great adjective for him. He's good enough. He's athletic enough to where he can't escape out of the pocket and either do damage downfield or pick up some yards. So you got to get him on the ground. Right side of the offensive line for Georgia. Got to hold up. Got to be strong in this game. And number 4, avoid the blow-up first quarter.
4 keys.
4 keys.
4 keys.
Avoid the blow-up first quarter.
He's got a whole janitor ring on his waist right now.
You can hear him from a mile away.
But no, these are all good keys, Jim.
Were you a lanyard guy?
Still am.
I still am, dude.
Were you a spin the lanyard on your finger?
Of course.
Guy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, got to. I feel like I put my lanyard away when I put my childish things away. But maybe I wouldn't lose my keys as much if they were tied to a lanyard. Yeah, that's my whole thing is, like, the lanyard just helps with a lot. My keys to the matchup, you mentioned it. Can Georgia avoid the explosives? All right. Can they defensively, can they keep things in front? And against this Alabama unit, right? Jeremy's great after the catch. Isaiah Horton's really hard to bring down. Ryan Williams is really, really hard to bring down. So it's not just about denying the ball. It's about when they inevitably catch it, we got to get that sucker on the ground. And I do think, guys, Bama has a slight advantage in this category. I know Georgia's been a really, really good tackling team as of late, but I really do believe Ryan Williams is a special football player with a ball in his hands, and Jeremy's done some really, really physical things after the catch as well. My X factor in this football game is very, very obvious. You mentioned it. Got to get home. Got to get Ty Simpson on the ground. I think the football player best suited to do so this weekend is Chris Cole. I think Chris Cole is going to have maybe a 2.5, 3 sack breakout type of performance in this football game. Cole versus Proctor should feed families in this football game.
It's going to be a very exciting matchup to watch, and I think that is one of the good X factors to have. I have the cornerback who is ever opposite from Dalen Everett. We have seen that Dalen Everett has established himself as the guy on this defense. He still gets passes thrown his way sometimes. It doesn't shut the field completely down, but it is very evident that when number 6 is on the field, the offense factors around what the other corner is, who that is. They pick on that, whether it is Ellis Robinson, whether it is Daniel Harris, whether it's whoever else they put out there. That is the focal point of what the offense attacks.
That's a long point lineage in this program, too.
Yeah.
It goes way back, like when who is it? My man that got kicked out of the league for a craps game.
DeAndre Baker?
Yeah, DeAndre Baker. They attacked the other corner. It was Stokes or whoever it was, and then Stokes became the guy. They attacked the other corner. I think it was
Malcolm Parrish.
Yeah, and then Stokes became the guy. They attacked Tyson Campbell, and then Tyson Campbell became the guy. They started attacking DJ Daniel, and then it's just they've always had one lockdown corner. Let's go get the other one. Hopefully the other one grows up a lot faster than it has historically been. Correct. Right? I think the only time that other corner was when Keely Ringo and Kamari were the two corners. Yeah, that was. And they're like, let's stay away from 5. Oh, no. We need to stay away from 3. It hasn't happened like that in a long time.
No, it hasn't. And I think that, I don't know if necessarily this will be the game where it does happen, but You were in position to make some plays last week, and obviously Tennessee made those plays and scored 21 points like that as a result of it. You can't have the same thing happen this go around. So that is going to be one of the X factors in this, because all of the other things are going to be extremely important. But at the end of the day, you can shut Bama's offense down for 3 quarters, and they can have 3 really good plays and still come away with this with 21 points.
Yeah, and I think kind of going back to the defensive back discussion, I think that you're talking about maybe it happens quicker than it has in previous years. Maybe you start seeing that with Daniel Harris, because let's not forget that this guy started for Georgia in the back half of the season. So still a relatively young player as far as like experience goes. And I thought that he didn't really play horribly against Tennessee. I thought that, again, like you were kind of mentioning, Kirby, I thought he was in phase for that one deep pass that he gave up. He just didn't ultimately make the play. Like, I think maybe you'll start seeing him pick up on it a little bit, and maybe he becomes your guy over there. But you got some names that you can keep rotating, and maybe you can just find a hot hand for the day. I don't know.
Unless it doesn't happen, Kirby, what do you got for me?
I don't like doing this one this week because it feels like this is the most clippable time we could get in this, especially with all of the Alabama fans in this chat and all of the people that are raring to go and chomp at the bit of being wrong. But I'm going to say this. I think this is a game that Georgia has been waiting for a long time. Georgia fans have been waiting for a long time. I think that this is an Alabama team that doesn't necessarily do well on the road, hasn't necessarily gotten off to hot starts on the road. I'm going to say this now. Unless it doesn't happen, Georgia will never trail in this football game. Ooh. They lead from first touchdown, wire to wire. It's Georgia's game. Heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen.
Just dogs dominance for 60 minutes, huh?
Not dogs dominance, but it's never like, ooh, Georgia's going to have to play from behind here.
I don't
think Alabama gets smoked in this game, but I think Georgia holds the lead the entire way through.
My unless it doesn't happen is, you want to talk about how maybe Alabama's offensive line has some weak spots. So when Georgia has a guy that takes no wasted steps and can get home very, very quickly, like a guy like Chris Cole, that makes me want to say this one. Chris Cole, 3.5 sacks on Saturday against Alabama. You heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen.
That's a lot of sacks.
It's unless it doesn't happen, baby. Go big or go home.
I like it. Georgia has 4 30-plus yard explosive runs in this football game.
Wow, 120 off of 4 carries?
The amount of times on tape I have seen Alabama misaligned and misgapped and two-stack gapping, I'm telling you right now, very creasable in the run game. Lil Nut explodes. 3 explosive 30-yard runs from him and 1 from Nate. You heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen.
So, dang, Dwight Phillips is getting 100 yards a game this then.
Yeah, 3 totes for 90 yards.
Perfect time. Just added them to the fantasy squad. Come on, baby.
Oh, no.
Come on, baby. Give it to me.
Can I get some? How many touchdowns does Nate Frazier have?
Well, one of those is going to run right into the box. So give me that one.
That's fair.
It's prediction time. Lock in. I know you don't want to do it.
Not this
Go ahead.
early, man.
Come on. It's
Monday predictions.
Give it to me. Monday predictions. Let's go. Come on. Sack up.
Oh, you want me to go? I have to go first?
I'm going last.
I've said it before all week long, all leading up to this, all off season, of how if you're going to get them, it's this time. And Georgia has, for a long time, for 15 years, this team has been the bane of your existence. They've stopped you from winning SEC championships. They've stopped you from going to the playoffs. They've stopped you from having undefeated regular seasons. They've stopped you from winning national championships. It's all been there. We all know the history of this. We all know how much this Georgia team despises Alabama, how much there is a dark cloud that is crimson color that hangs over this program. And I think that is going to be brought into the stadium. Whether the players bring it in or not, 93,000 Georgia fans will be bringing that idea in there. And they are sick and tired of being pushed around and scared and all of the things that come with playing Alabama. I think Georgia takes control of this game. I think that this crowd plays a major factor in it. I think that Kirby Smart and his team is built perfectly to stop a Kalen DeBoer style team. This is not the Nick Saban teams we've seen that it's, the two matchups that go perfectly hand in hand with each other. I trust Kirby Smart in this situation. I trust the Georgia Bulldogs. Give me Georgia 35-27.
Man, you and me kind of right there with one another. Man, I like you. What is it? 33 wins in a row at home. Is that what the streak is? That doesn't happen.
Since my wedding day.
Doesn't happen by just occurring. It's not just it happens for a reason. You build that type of streak because it matters when you come to Sanford Stadium, because it's hard to play at Sanford Stadium, whether it be the players on the football field or what the fans have created in that environment. I think this matters. The fact that Kirby Smart, for the first time in his head coaching career, gets Alabama at home, something he hasn't got for the 10 years that he's been at Georgia. He gets this one for the first time ever. Georgia fans have been waiting on this one since 2015. I think everything just points to this one mattering so much to this football program, to this head coach, to these fans, to these players specifically. I think that it just builds up. It's this perfect, this is the end of it. It's what it feels like to me. As you mentioned, Kirby, if it's not now, then whenever. If you don't win this one, I'll join Team Brooks. I'll never pick Georgia to ever win one of these games again. But I just think that Georgia has things going, and I think you found out all the right answers about your football team against Tennessee. You got those boys battle tested. You got some confidence in Gunnar Stockton. You found out that your run game can work when you want it to. You found out that your weapons on the outside are going to make plays. They're going to step up for you. And you found out that your defense is going to respond for you. Despite the fact that you gave up 41 points, your defense held them scoreless for a large stretch of that football game. They'll respond in moments where you need them to. I just like Georgia in this game. I think that they have the matchups that is necessary for this one, and I like the head coach in this one as well. So I have Georgia 34, Alabama 27.
Oh, same note, Joe. 1 point.
I'm an until it happens predictor, boys. It's what I am.
Understandable.
I picked this game 18 months ago, and I'm riding it out, and I'm going to go with it. I don't feel good about it at all. Nothing in my analysis makes me believe that Alabama is going to win this football game, but I'm picking them anyways. Alabama will win this football game 31-28, and it's okay. You can hate me. You can bring me all the smoke you want because I can take it. I'm strong enough to do it. I am the villain you need right now. I will be that. Alabama wins this football game 31-28.
Close football games, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less.
He's just waiting for the hate to come into the chat.
Unsubscribing. There you go. Man. I think that, you joke about it, or you don't joke about it. Sorry, you're not joking about this. I know you're being serious. I think that there's a lot... I think there's a lot of Georgia fans that feel that sentiment, though. I know Georgia fans that have said the same thing of I'm just not even going to think that we're going to win this game until they prove me otherwise, because it has become that type of thing. It's the same thing that Georgia Tennessee has kind of become of. Even if Tennessee does have the best offense in the country, it's just one of those things where one team has outmatched the other for some reason, and they always seem to find a way to pull out the win. That's kind of what this game has been. I just think that the only difference in this one is, again, you can say that this being in Athens doesn't matter or anything like that. I think it really does. I think that this is so unique to this matchup. And, of course, Kirby's stats of an offense of Kalen DeBoer playing on the road versus playing at home, I think that certainly plays into this game as well.
Jake Massey says, bet you 10 minutes in the helmet. You know what? I'm so confident the Crimson Tide's winning this football game. I'll take you on that bet. 10 minutes in that there shorter helmet, football helmet, and we'll do a whole segment in it if I'm wrong, which I won't be. Alabama's going to win.
Wow, he doubled down. That's a double down. That might be the biggest double down. Well, now we only have to wait 5 days for the game. I'm so glad we made these predictions.
Yeah, so glad we got in on this algorithm real early.
We still have to rate the predictions, Kirby.
We have 3 more shows to do before that. I'm so happy. Good thing we made those predictions.
Man. All right,
that's what we need to do from now on.
What?
Just get the slate.
Stand here and stare at each other for 60 minutes on Wednesday?
Get the slate in the offseason. We go, all right, we're going to do all 12 of these games. Predict them all in the offseason. Just fill them in. They were like, all right, we did our work for that part.
The national championship just happened, and we're here to predict Georgia versus Georgia Tech in late November. Here we go. The transfer portal hasn't happened. We don't even know what the rosters look like, but by God, we got to get in front of the algorithm. And we're going to do it right now here in January.
Yeah. You laugh, but we're like one algorithm switch away from having to do some stuff like that.
No, for real.
We got some super chubs to address. Ethan's story says, hey, Brooks, we got to put him on the board. Hey, Brooks, my buddy and I are flying from Indiana down to Athens Friday morning for the game this weekend. Haven't been in Athens since the Notre Dame game in 2019. Wondering where to go for the best game day experience on Saturday. Thoughts, boys?
Oh, not going in the stadium?
Not going in.
No, I think he's going to the game. I think he just wants to give the whole rundown. What should he be doing? It's a 7:30 game, guys. You got plenty of time.
It's a night kick, so here's what you're going to do. I don't know what type of beverages you partake in or if you do that at all or how old you are. If you're of the legal drinking age and you do that, I recommend getting up 9 a.m. to 10, get some breakfast somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Everywhere is going to be packed. No sense in waiting. Some good breakfast. You need a lot of carbs in your system for what you're about to do to your body. 12 p.m. when the noon slate begins, go over and head over to Paloma Park. They've got a bunch of TV screens.
Good food.
Big projector outside watching. Drinks are good as well. They also serve food there. Do that until however long you want to go. I would say from about 5 to 6, start filing into other bars, maybe hitting up your final pregame, bouncing around to some tailgates. That's probably the best way to go. 6 p.m., be in the stadium, be ready, be loud. Have some shooters, whether it's waistbands or if you're a boots guy, that's a person. Or if there's a certain place that you like to keep things and smuggle them in, that's completely up to you. That's what I recommend. That's the game day experience that I would go for.
I like it.
Ethan's story added to the board. Shout out to Ethan. Get a lot of questions about meeting the boys. All right, can we see the boys? Where do I go to meet the boys? One of the boys, who's going this weekend?
I am.
You'll be in the box all game until 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Then you'll be on the sideline.
Correct.
We're going to really test your theory this weekend. I hope you know that.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the ultimate test.
Oh, that's right. J. Will's a curse, right?
I claim no.
So he claims.
He claims that I am.
So if Georgia loses this weekend, we know it's him.
It's just a no. It's
there's no
moot point.
It's not us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was at the Alabama game last year and they lost. All right. And apparently, even though Georgia won the SEC championship game, the fact that Carson Beck got hurt, I'm still cursed because of that. So, just saying, even though Kirby went to the Sugar Bowl, I'm the one that cursed the program.
We know.
Whoa.
Let's be honest.
Whoa.
Brooks cursed that trip.
Yeah, pretty big time. The most historical example of the Brooks Austin curse ever created in human mankind.
All I'm going to say is J-Will went to 4 road games or 4 games.
I was at the Ole Miss game. I was at the Alabama game.
Kentucky, Georgia Tech, Alabama,
Look,
Tennessee.
Man, I just got to see some really cool football games. All right,
all for it. I'm just saying, might have a curse on our hands.
All right. Well, we're going to find out this weekend. I will not be in attendance. If you are worried about the J-Will curse, I won't be there.
Got a lot of curses of an opportunity to get broken this weekend. Hey, we appreciate you guys for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. Got film study coming tomorrow morning here on the network as well. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on our way out. I love you. Goodbye. Hey, we'll take a quick minute to give a shout out to our friends over at Sleeper. What a great time to be here on this network this year, but also a great time to be with our friends over at Sleeper. Go over to Sleeper today, the #1 place for daily fantasy and prop plays. Sleeper Picks is a real money product that connects friends over picks. Choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or even across different sports. Pick more than or less than the predicted stats. It's that simple. On Sleeper, you can get up to 100x payouts, share with your friends, and get rewarded today. Use promo code Brooks, as you see on the screen, on Sleeper and get 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, that's sleeper.com/promo/Brooks. Terms and conditions apply. Boys, as you know, we're about 28 minutes at the time of this ad read from the kickoff of NFL Sunday. So go ahead, run over to Sleeper right now. I'll give you permission to leave the stream actively. Go over to Sleeper, get a play in right quick, and get paid. We appreciate those folks over there at Sleeper. Again, that's promo code Brooks over there on Sleeper.